What it do, fellas? Going out here, hang out with the partners and stuff. Smoke me a cigar, man. With my partners and talk shit, man. We gonna watch these games, man. Well, one game in Green Bay and New York. I ain't gotta get out sometime and enjoy yourself, you know. So, gonna head out and do that, man. Watch the game, chill. I gotta go drop that back haul in the morning, man. Hope everybody got a chance to watch the little video, the new video I dropped. Taking advantage of the oil field recovery, man. You gotta start getting it, man. Try to finish strong for the end of the year. Try to make up some of them losses we've been taking, man. Cause, man, hey, look at that fuel, Walmart, 209. All that stuff finna go up, but the rates not catching. They're gonna keep up with it, so still gotta do your best and hunt the cheap fuel prices. Another thing you gotta do, man, slow down, man. If you ever hear about fuel mileage, you know, slow down, man. Sometimes we used to running 70, 75 on the freeway. Hey, to save a little fuel.
The speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Leave a little earlier, man, where you can drop it down to about 65 cruise, man. That's a good cruising rate anyway, man. And the true pulling the truck and trailer, man, all that. That's a good little, you know, about 65, 68, somewhere around there, man. But hope everybody having a good weekend, man. Tomorrow, Monday, time to get it. You know, I know a lot of people off for Columbus Day, but hey, one thing about the oil field, it don't stop, no matter what day it is, what holiday. So, we'll drop that off in the morning and see what they got going on, and I go from there, man. Kind of tweak my shoulder some kind of way, man. I don't know, it's hard. That's crazy when you hurt yourself, can't remember how you hurt yourself, man, but still gotta try to lift some weights tomorrow. I guess I'll start with legs and get that shoulder another day, man. That's the shoulder I hurt in college football, so it's still, you know, you get them ailments, man, as you get older, man. So we'll see. Stay tuned, man. Peace out. Fellas, that was a good game, man. I thought the Giants almost had a chance to come back, man, and make it a good game at the end, but Green Bay went on, stood tall, man. I want to go on a few questions. I've been getting a few questions about the truck and the gear ratios and stuff, man. You know, if you get a 373 ratio, you're going to get a better fuel mileage. The pulling going to be in between, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get your pulling, you know what I'm saying? But if you get that 410 ratio, well, I know you can get on a lot of more of the commercial trucks, and Ford had offered, every truck, every make and brand offered a 410 ratio. But you're going to lose fuel mileage, you know what I'm saying? Probably 1 to 2 miles a gallon. Like I said, on that thing there, man, you got to watch your speed, find a sweet spot, you know, 60, 65, you know. So, depends on how heavy you want to haul, man. I know a lot of car haulers and people going to haul pretty heavy, man. You know, they get that 410 ratio, which a real pull better, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Another thing about people having questions about what insurances you need. If you're going to lease onto a company, all you need is the basic commercial full coverage insurance on your trailer and truck, man. You know what I'm saying? Just something, so if something happened, somebody hit you, you hit somebody, you know, your truck gonna get fixed, your trailer gonna get replaced and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then to haul the freight, the company that you lease on to gonna provide the liability and the cargo insurance, man, for you to haul and run freight, man. But a lot of companies, you gotta ask them, if you're not loaded, is your truck covered, man? A lot of these companies just buy, you know, provide enough insurance for when you covered when you hauling or you on the dispatch. You know, if you coming back and you're not on the dispatch on a load, technically you still under load if you coming back in, man. So you're on the dispatch. But if you not, you need to ask that question, is the insurance gonna cover you, man? Because That's why you just gotta have, like, a company I'm with, you know, you got, like, right now I'm in my truck. I'm not under no dispatch. Somebody hit me or hit somebody, you gotta have insurance to cover it, man. You know, replace your truck. Another thing, when you buy your truck, man, make sure you buy gap insurance, man. Do not leave out of the dealer without gap insurance, man. Because gap insurance, you know, I don't know if you know what it is, but I'll give you a little example. You buy your truck, it's worth $50,000, $40,000, $50,000 when you buy it off the dealer. But once you drive your lot, you lose value. So you have that truck a year, and we put a lot of miles on our truck. So in 1 year, you got 80,000 miles on your truck from running, 100,000, whatever. You wreck that truck. Well, when you go back to do that truck, something happened to that truck, anything happen, and it get hit, and you owe $30,000. Let's say you owe $35,000, $40,000. Let's say 40, and they come back and say, well, with the miles and everything on the truck is only worth 30. So you 10 down. They only gonna pay that 30. So that's what gap insurance kick in and pick up the other 10,000. You know, so that's something you need to consider doing, man. You know, a lot of cats, man, they don't get that gap insurance and they come back and bite them. And another thing, man, they got a commercial gap insurance. You know, if you let the people know that you're gonna be working that truck, because I seen a friend, just give you an example. He had regular gap insurance on his Dodge, and he got in an ice storm and flipped the truck. Well, they got to going through everything, insurance, so they're going to pay this much for it. Now the Gap had to kick in. Well, the Gap found out that he was using that truck commercially when they went out and adjusted it. And told them they didn't want to cover it because he didn't have commercial Gap insurance. He just had regular Gap insurance. So, long story short, they ended up meeting him halfway. He had to go get a lawyer. They settled a little bit. They still didn't give it all the money, but they met him halfway. And when he got his new truck, he had to refinance, put a bigger down payment, refinance the other part to cover, man. So be careful when you buy your truck, man. You know, ask all the questions. Another thing they had a warranty. You have your warranty, man, and hold on a second, I'm about to start it back over. Yeah, I was about to run out of time. Another thing, you have your warranty, man. There's people on the street selling cootie. Yeah, man, but on your warranty, man, like Dodge offer one of the good warranties, man. They have 4 years. Like when I got mine, I got a 4-year unlimited mile warranty. So I could have 1 million miles within them 4 years. Something happened, I just pay a deductible. The motor could drop out. They got to put a new motor in the truck. Transmission, anything, any kind of motor parts. Like one problem I had with the water pump went out. They had to put a new water pump. I paid $100 deductible. They put a new water pump. All the, everything that it take that went with it and stuff, man. So that's one of the few things I just wanted to touch bases. Another few things been getting calls about the tires that I run on my trailer. I run 14 ply. A good brand is called Broyoda, man. But they kind of high. They like out here in Houston. They like $190 a tire, man. You know, when all field was good, that's what I ran. Right now I'm running a tire, 14 ply Synergy tire. They run about $135. You know what I'm saying? So, but when all field go back up, you know, I will put another set of Broyodas on my tire, because I actually got 80,000 miles on one set of Broyoda tires. You know, that was real good, man, because that was a real good thing. But most time, man, you change tires, you really running, probably about every 6 months, you putting tires on your truck for sure, 60,000 to 70,000 miles. Then on the trailer, man, pretty much, I got a full year on the Broyodas, but on these Synergies, man, I'm getting about maybe 6 months. I got a little longer this time because we ain't been running as hard, so I'll probably get close to a year on them, man. You know, I had to replace a few because I had my trailer was out of alignment, so I burned up a tire, but otherwise, the other ones that I was still good, it's gonna take me the rest of the year, man. So that's another thing, another question. I want to touch bases on another question about the IFTA and all that. If you're gonna run your own authority, they got companies that'll set up your IFTA. The IFTA is a license, like a broad license for all the states that you run in. Every state you gotta pay fuel taxes, and the IFTA, that's what it does, man. They got programs. That's why every time you run, you get fuel at every state. You keep track of all your miles you run in every state. Like if I go to Louisiana and I run 300 miles, I log that and put it on there for the IFTA purposes, for tax purpose, for the fuel taxes, for the like road taxes and all that. They have programs that you can buy that you just plug in all the stuff and it shoots it back to you. And they got people that does it for you. All you do is they give you an envelope. And my friend does it. They give you an envelope, man, and you just send them all your receipts, man, and your mileage thing. You got a little envelope. You write the mileage down in the states and that you traveled in, how many miles, and you sit on the fuel receipts, and they do it for you for about. I think you pay about every quarter. I think you pay about $100, something like that. But that's less of a headache you have to worry about. You just gotta do his little part and send it off, man. They got bookkeepers that do all that too, man. So just check into it. But like I said, they got a program. You got a spouse, or you want to do it on your spare time, you know, you can do it yourself. It's nothing hard, man. It's just a lot of record keeping and punching in numbers and stuff, man. Input data. You know, that's a little H2O I wanted to cry. I was on my mind while I was sitting there watching the game. I said I need to touch bases on that. The last video I had to kind of cut it short, man. I started using so much data on my phone making a video that was eating up my storage, so I had to go ahead and close that one out. That's why I wanted to talk about that, but we'll touch bases later, man. I'm on my way to Flying J. I need a little DEF fluid. So I'm running a little low, so I'm going to go ahead and get that DEF fluid tonight and get it over with so I have enough DEF to, just in case they have a load or something for me after I drop my back haul, man. Stay ready for getting ready. My fuel tight, you know, it's getting out. Pay attention. Today is the 9th, so my pay period ends on the 15th. So it's getting closer to the end of the pay period, so I still have probably about 60 gallons in my truck. I probably just play it by ear now, man. I'll probably wait till I get a load, because I might get a load that my next load might be only 200-300 miles, man, and that'll take up that and be close to that pay period. So like I say, you don't want to kill your settlement by putting too much fuel for that pay period. So if anything, I'll slap about $50 in, man. Another thing, have you noticed that the fuel is going up? The oil prices, it's starting to rise a little bit, you know, a lot of play. So we're starting to get a lot of the fuel prices starting to itch back up on us, man. So that's something you always got to keep in mind. Find the cheapest fuel you can, man, and take your foot off the pedal, man. So stay tuned, man. That was just a little H2O I wanted to touch with y'all, man. We're gonna keep going, man. I got a few other questions I want to go through. I just can't remember them all at this time, man. But we're gonna get back on it. Stay tuned, man. Let's rock. It's about to be Monday. Get back on it.
A couple of them, actually. He made it.
What's up, fellas?
He was satisfied with that.
Yeah. Listen to Dak Prescott. I mean, first take debate about Romo and Dak Prescott, who should be the quarterback, man. The boys go at it every day, man. I like listening to that show, man. Sometimes it get on my nerves, but I came here yesterday, man. Crazy. Did some DEF fluid and forgot I only came out with my license and my little personal debit card to go to the cigar lounge, man. So I didn't have to say, man. I said, oh well, I just come in the morning, man. Which I didn't want to do this today, but I know the truck stop gonna be packed, trying to get some DEF like it is. But that's part of the game, man. I like to only use my business card for business transactions, man. At all times, so that's all I like to do. Stay tuned, get a little DEF fluid right quick, man.
he should be quiet because
What's happening, fellas? Man, going through the breakout on my damn face, man. Just don't know, man. Guess it's changing weather or something, man. I don't know, man. Got my little Superman hat in today, man. Shit. You know, I like these hats, man. Going bald, so shit, gotta start wearing different kind of hats. I want to touch base with y'all today, man, on when you start up your business, man, how to document it, man. You know, a lot of it gonna be a lot of startup costs and stuff, man. When you first start, that's why I tell you, man, you're gonna have a capital investment part, which you can only deduct $5,500 the first year. After that, for the next 15 years, you can deduct an equal amount. So as far as you invest 20 grand, you can take 55 the first year. There's a deduction on the startup of the business, and then, you know, on the startup of the business, then you can go. You got 14.5 divided by 15 years. Excuse me, whatever that is, man. On the next, man. So you can, for the next 15 years, you can deduct that, man, off. And after the initial investment, starting the business, getting it set up, now, you know, you got all the things. Now you want to start your regular deductions, man, as far as running the business day-to-day expenses, whatever, you know, you're doing for your trucking, you know, your fuel, whatever, deductions, way bills, whatever it takes to run your business, man. You get up what I'm talking about as far as setups and stuff, man. I want to talk about, like, and how to document a receipt, man, a deduction, man. What qualifies for, like, as far as you get audited by the IRS or something, man. Like, say when you go buy something, hold on, say, these kids, man. Hey, man, but look at them. So say, for instance, to document a deduction, you go out and buy some oil for your truck, or you go get an oil change. Just say let's say you go to Walmart and you buy some oil and stuff for your truck, and you get the oil change. Well, you're gonna have a receipt showing the oil that you purchased. At the same time, you're gonna have the invoice showing the listing of the oil and the service, the document that you got an oil change for your truck with the VIN number. Most likely you ever notice they got the VIN number and all that stuff on there. That's the receipt. So you'll have the receipt that you swipe your card or however you pay for it with the receipt, and you'll have an invoice part. Same things go for tires or something like that. You buy some tires, they're gonna give you an invoice, and the receipt, you swipe your card, they give you another receipt. That's why they staple it to it. That's your documentation proof of verifying a deduction, man. Because the IRS, man, you know, they looking for anything to try to say, hey, that's a personal use and everything else. So, man, you need a document. That's why it's so important to stay organized and document everything, man. They got a little program on Play Store called CS, man. It's like cam scan, man. You can actually take pictures of a receipt or whatever and save it and document it, and it even documents on that day. So that's something to look into. Another thing, man, I got a Neat system. It's called Neat. They done came down a lot, man. You can scan. Brothers got one too. I seen one. People have Brothers, and you can actually scan every receipt and stuff and document and save it. And you can actually, on the Neat system, put it in categories. It's like trailer, truck, any little category, travel meal, whatever. And you scan them receipts and put them in they right location, man, and keep track of everything. That's our IRS acceptable, man. So you gotta document everything and keep it, man. It's just something I wanted to touch bases. I went and did my taxes today. I did extension, man, and had to go do it and got hit, man. But that's part of the game, man. Gotta pay a little bit. I'm not tripping. But another thing I want to touch bases on with you, man, and talking for college cats, man, buying their trucks, getting started, man. Hey, man, it's very important. If you're gonna get in this business, man, have your credit right and everything, man, and then get an investment and secure your trailer first, man. Secure your trailer first, man. Because I'm telling you, man, I see a lot of people, they have good credit, 700, whatever. For some reason they can't get the trailer. They got the truck, now they got to go try to hunt or come up with another strategy to get a trailer. So a good strategy is if you're going to finance a trailer, man, Let me see, it's finna quit, so hold on, stay tuned. I'm back, man, I'm back. Only let me record 5 minutes at a time. So if you're gonna buy you a trailer, man, and a truck or something like that, what you do, man, you go to the trailer place, and if you're gonna finance it, fill out the application, tell the dude to hold it, and then you go and you find your truck or whatever. But you kind of want to do all this within a 30-day period before they report all this on your credit, man. It's just a little tip, man. So before you get your truck, man, you tell the person to run your, have to go to the trailer place, tell them to run the stuff, get you approved. I write you approved, sign the stuff. Now go sign within them next couple days. Go to the dealership and get your truck. Now you set up, man. A lot of people do it the other way, and like I say, get stuck, man. Some people, never know. If you're gonna buy a trailer cash or however you got other sections, you pretty much don't have to worry about it. So now that you got your truck and trailer, now you want to get all your deductions, all your getting the truck DOT license and everything. That's all deductions, man. Document everything, keep all your stuff. That's why I say to really set up your business, everything. Man, you see what I did with, man. Everything should be set up already, probably in your bookkeeper, QuickBooks, everything. So every time you get your couple receipts, you document, man. You document everything and logging it up so you keep it organized, man. And like I say, get you them. I can keep it like a yellow envelope for every month. Big yellow envelope. And every load I do, I take a copy of it, I scan it, put it in there, I keep a copy of it. You see this, man. I know y'all see this in the back. Excuse my kids, man. And I keep everything, all the receipts, all the fuel receipts. When I go get fuel, man, I got to give a receipt to the company, to Ramrod, if I use their fuel receipt, if I use mine, man. But lately, since I've been on my point guide game, I've been using my own American Express business card or my Fleet One. But American Express business cards, man, been giving me them extra points, man. I chose like fuel and all that for my double points and stuff. So man, that's what I've been doing, swipe my own card, and just as soon as I get my bill for the end of the settlement, I spend $4, $5, just say later $800 in fuel. When I get my settlement, I just send that to the credit card and get them points, man. I spend $800, I get 1,600 points. Trying to hit them up, man. Maybe make next year, end of the year, the vacation and all that stuff. Rental car, whatever we choose to do with the points. Hotel fee will be taken care of, man. But like I say, document everything. Keep a receipt of everything you buy, man. Hey, when I'm on the road, man, travel expense, I don't care if I stop and buy an apple or two, I'm gonna get a receipt. Hey, you want a receipt? Yeah, I want a receipt. Because guess what? I'm on the road. It's a travel expense. I'm gonna let them all add up. And then really, you can do it two ways on meals and stuff. You can, some people give you I think $50, $40 a day. You can do it like that, how many days on the road, or you can just itemize and take every receipt and for your meals, however you feel like doing it, man. Most times it's just best to just calculate how many days you're on the road and just, go by there, man. But, just like I say, it's all about record keeping and documentation. That's what I wanted to touch bases on with you, man. Getting that on point, man, because hey, I was doing taxes. I keep a lot of my stuff in order, man, but I seen a cat today, he was pretty much came with the shoebox game, and she looked at him he was like, how much you gonna charge me? And guess what, the day is the 12th, I think by the 17th, you gotta have taxes turned in. He already did extension. He looking ugly. She looking like, hey, finna hit this, I gotta pretty much go through this, set all this up. I gotta pay this lady. She had to help. She said, I gotta get this to this lady. She gonna go and straighten everything out, put it in order, put all kind of stuff. She said, you looking at about $600. Huh? Man, hey, people told me. Say, yeah, well, you can go there because, hey, you need to take care of this the whole. She said, I wanted to show them how you have your stuff, but, I wasn't going to do it. I say, I understand, but, thinking a lot of little stuff, man. Been kind of slow. I've been sitting at home since I did that last load, man, so just waiting on the load. I was thinking about some stuff out there. I said, let me get out here and try to put a little H2O out here, man, for my people, man. Just a little thing about the taxes, man. I got a few other things I'm going to come up with, man. Stay tuned.